Alright, we got the most annoying fight in the Aegon Realm of Legends challenge. Now, I do have Pacify, Petrify, Stupefy all maxed out, and that's my normal build that I run all the time. The key thing to remember for this Wolverine, in my opinion, is that his regen is based solely on how much power he has. Don't attack into Wolverine like crazy. As soon as he gets to a bar of power, let him throw that special. I go for a more of a parry, 1-2 hit, maybe 1 to 3 hit combos, like 2-3 hit combos, and I like to throw the special too and get the bleed damage. For whatever reason, I'm terrible at charging the heavy, having him attack in and getting the furies from it. I know that you can get a bunch of more damage in that way, but I went for a more, we'll call it a safe method here. So again, it was like parry, 2-hit combo, parry, 3-hit combo, build up to a special 2, parry, drop the special 2, and let the damage do its thing. Now, I was not able to get a solo just because eventually the parry damage ended up being, like the chip damage just ended up being too high. It is a 3-star Aegon. But I was able to almost get the solo and only use 1 revive to get him down, just using the same simple method of parry, like 2-3 hit combos. At some point I started hitting into him a little bit more. But again, I think the key thing here is also just keeping his power low. It's only an 8% chance for him to trigger the regen, which in Kabam's terms could be like an 80% chance, it feels like sometimes. But if you're aware of that and you don't push him up over a bar, like just to a bar power, and that's it, you can see the regen there is only 3,000. When I parry him, I can reduce the effects of the healing, bring it down almost by half. I think that is because I do have some points in despair, which is also helpful. But I think in general, I've seen some pictures or images where he's at 2 or 3 bars of power and he heals up to full, and that's because he can gain back up to like 92,000 health based on his power meter. So if you keep him to below a bar of power, then the fight is a lot easier to manage. So I'm going to let the rest of this one play out. It is, I can play it out in real time for you, but I'm just going to let the music play out, and then we'll check in. I did record here for you guys the final, or at least a portion of the final 2 fights, and then we'll take a look at the rewards. So see you there in a second. All right, so there we go. Wolverine fight is done. The last two fights are Black Bolt. So I just healed up, just made sure I'm healed up here. But I don't think I lost much health on this Black Bolt fight. He's the old Black Bolt, so every time he throws a special 2, he takes a whole whack of damage, which is a lot of fun. So I tried to push him to a special 2 and let him kind of kill himself here. There you can see all that damage he takes just by throwing his own special 2. And then Hulk is Hulk, nothing too exciting on the last one. Probably similar to the guillotine one. The one of the fights that's probably the most annoying is also the Juggernaut one, just because of the Unstoppable. Other than that, all the fights are just, if you can keep an Aegon combo, you're doing just fine. If you know the method to, take 5% damage and get all those Furies, then that's great. But here we go. We're just going to finish off, I play like a safe method, but we're going to finish off this Hulk here. I like the special 2s. I like the bleed damage. I do believe I have some points in deep wounds, so that does help me out a little bit as well. But we're going to wrap up this Hulk, and it's going to be another Carina Challenge Volume 2 in the books. There he goes. So again, 25% of a T5CC that we get. And I couldn't think of what I was going to choose. I think in the end, I went with some Mystic just because I didn't have much of Mystic. Figure I might as well just start getting them all built up again. I've got a lot of T5CC crystals, that I'm just holding on to, waiting till I have enough, resources to rank 4 a champion. So hopefully when 7.4 comes out, I'll be able to get enough items to rank 4 someone. I'm not going to go through, I'm probably going to do only the Carina's challenges that I think I can do with minimal revives, like this one. I think it was only just the one revive on Wolverine. Other than that, I think I got through the other ones without much of a problem. It's just long fights, but it's not too bad. Similar to the guillotine one. And we're going to go and take a look at our skill. Was it skill and mutant crystal that we get? Yeah, mutant skill crystal. So let's see if we can get anything. Something new is fine. I've obviously there are a lot of fun, high-ranking dupes that we'd like to see, but really there was nothing great coming around the wheel, and we end on Hawkeye, and it is a new champion. So I'll take the new champion. It's a decent price. Not great, but I'll take it. So I hope that helps, guys. Remember, keep Wolverine's power low. See you in the next one.